I think it's very encouraging to see that action has been taken. There's a much more robust structure now and support structure for the racing director. The FIA has stated that there will be a virtual race control room, state-of-the-art technology, and now we shall be going. The new guys are going to be in place for the Barcelona test, and I think the right steps.
Well, I never ever said I was going to stop. It was obviously a difficult time for me, and it was a time where I really needed to take a step back, focus on being present. So I was I had my family all around me and creating great moments. And I eventually got to a point where I decided I was going to be attacking again, coming into another season and working with Toto and George. It is exciting seeing George come in and bring his energy. I can already feel that throughout the team, and I think it's going to be an exciting season.
So I was a young kid aspiring to reach Formula One, and Lewis was obviously world champion at the time, and Lewis was a superhero to me. You see these incredible people, and you don't think they're human. And obviously now, growing up, having the opportunity to race alongside Lewis is a real privilege for me, because I've got such a great opportunity to learn and see how the best does it.
We've had a massive regulation change for this year in aerodynamics particularly, and that's changed the complete shape of the car. And in order to deliver this sort of shape, it's a huge amount of work. Pretty much everything has to change, everything from the front of the car to the back. I think pretty much only the steering wheel is carryover. And to be able to get the shapes that we want in aerodynamics, we've had to package everything as tightly as we can. We've had to work really closely with Hal's guys to be able to get the sort of tightness we've got in the bodywork you can see in front of you. So the car will continue to evolve, but I think the real work is what's under the skin.
As you said, there's a change in the regulations, so it's an E10 fuel. So 10% of the fuel will be ethanol and from sustainable stock as well. So a small step on the way to where we need to get to, and that's changed the way that the fuel works in the engine. It's changed the combustion, and we've had to do a lot of work on the engine, and of course with our colleagues and the team at Petronas, in order to make the engine and the fuel work together again in the way it didn't quite when we got that 10% ethanol into the fuel.
Hello, Toto. Great to see you again. I feel like it's been a lifetime, about 10 weeks actually, since Abu Dhabi, which does seem a long time ago. But well, welcome both. Great to see you.
We've got better since then. I don't know what about you.
Oh, listen. That is not how to talk to the new boss, can I just say?
I shall pay you back today.
I don't want to say kids, because you're way older than that.
When you just joined the Mercedes AMG Junior program.
it just takes you back to being a kid. I think it's always exciting watching. I mean, with this new era of car, we've never seen such a drastic change, right? So it's such a huge change in so many ways that it's just been really interesting seeing the designers and everyone coming together to find the best ways of creating a masterpiece.
It feels incredible. Obviously, both Lewis and I have driven so many laps in the simulator of this. We've seen all the drawings, we've had so many meetings and presentations about it, but suddenly seeing it all come together, seeing all of the men and women who put so much hard work and grit into making this and coming together here, I think it looks incredible. And I think, you know, the silver back, we've had an incredible livery with the black over the past couple of years, but the silver back on track, I think is going to look incredible.
That's something that everyone and all us drivers have always wanted, is closer wheel-to-wheel racing. You see more of that, obviously, in the lower ranks when you get down to go-karts, but as you get up and further into, obviously, the pinnacle of the sport, it's harder and harder to follow. So I really, really do hope that this delivers what they say it's going to deliver. But again, this is just the first step. I'm sure it will evolve through the year. But yeah, it's probably one of the most exciting times, probably like my first year, seeing a new car that I've never driven. It feels like a first again.
You have to go in with an open mind. I think it's almost important not to set too many targets or too many goals, because we don't know what this is going to offer. And you can't go in with too many preconceived ideas. And we've got so much change. It's the biggest change we've ever seen with the cars, but then we have the tyres as well, and how that's going to work together. Obviously, with myself working with a new team, with a new set of engineers, we just have to keep an open mind.
I absolutely share Lewis's enthusiasm when you see the ready product here. When people think about a Formula One team, they see all of us on track, the 100 odd people that we are. But as I said before, there's more than 2,000 that have been working on the power unit and the car. And this is their creativity and their grit and their skill coming together. So much sweat and tears have gone into this car, and here it is. And now we just need to make it drive fast.
This is a massive challenge that we've faced. You know, we started from a brand new set of rules. You know, we were given the shape of the car to start with, so nothing's copied over from last year. And that's a big challenge. We're doing it in a world where we've got far less around us in terms of cost cap, in terms of aero testing restrictions. But, you know, that's what we want as engineers. That's the challenge we want. And it will keep developing through the season, and it will be a proper fight with the opposition.
There's a change in the regulations, so it's an E10 fuel. So 10% of the fuel will be ethanol and from sustainable stock as well. So, you know, a small step on the way to where we need to get to. And that's changed the way that the fuel works in the engine. It's changed the combustion, and we've had to do a lot of work on the engine, and of course with our colleagues and the team at Petronas, in order to make the engine and the fuel work together again.